Hey guys, Butch Hartman, Savage Steve Holland with me on Speech Bubble. His cat fell out of a window.
I'm glad you think it's funny.
Are you going to shoot it here in LA?
That's the cool part. It's the whole plan, like the Hawaii movie, was to be home. To be like, and as much as I love Vancouver, it's great. But to be home and being on the beach every day was really cool. But what's interesting is that after our 4 weeks on the beach, I never wanted to go to the beach again. I'm like, I hate this place. And my kids are like, Dad, you want to go to the beach? I'm like, I hate the beach. I'm not going back there. I've got a cramp from walking in sand all day. Whatever, Aaliyah. Gosh, you children. So now it's sad. It's ruined the beach for me, which is, what would happen if you're like, I want to shoot in an ice cream store. It'd be yummy all the time. And you're like, I hate ice cream.
Hey, let's do a podcast. I hate this podcast. I hate the podcast so much. Jace is fun.
Yeah. Maybe Jace could.
Did you get sick of Hawaii at all? Did that happen?
No, I didn't get sick of it.
No.
That's
we
good.
gotta go back.
We do. Maybe we could do a podcast.
Maybe we just pretend. Let's just go back, pretend we're doing something.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Julianne, my wife, we have to go to Hawaii. Sarah wants to go.
We have to scout for a podcast. We're looking for a white desk.
It's 2 weeks. I need the white desk on the beach. Exactly.
Isn't the podcast audio? It doesn't matter.
No,
it
that's
doesn't
his
matter.
daughter's name.
We're gonna need 2.5 weeks.
So wait,
see you in 3 weeks.
What is the name?
No, you're
well, that's the question, right? It was called Riptide because the hero's name is Tyler, so it's Riptide spelled with a Y. And then Netflix bought another show called Riptide that had been made and was going. So they said you have to change the name.
There's another show called Riptide.
There's about 1 million of them actually.
Wow.
No, and it
We
wasn't.
were going to call Speech Bubble Riptide.
Dang,
Oh, come on, really?
When we went to Netflix and they were like, we got two shows. Come on, man.
But you got to make it, then we're going to fund it anyway.
Jace Tide.
Jace Tide.
Wait, that just
Rip Jace.
might work.
Have you called it maybe Sons of the Beach?
No. That's the show that actually Scott McAvoy worked on. Howard Stern's Son of the Beach. Yeah, and so he had he knew a lot of stuff about shooting the stuff there, which was great. But so now it's called Malibu Rescue, which is because we can't do junior lifeguard.
Is it a comedy?
Yes, it's sort of like Police Academy.
Malibu Rescue's not funny.
It's
not
not.
bad.
It's not. But if you think of it like Police Academy, it's sort of like a macho, Malibu Rescue with an exclamation point.
And how old are the kids?
They're about 15 to 17.
And this process went from what year did you start this now? Here it's 2018. Was this 4 or 5 years ago?
It was 2016 start. Just finished it. It's been an everyday
as far as
thing.
when you were pitching it. When did you start pitching it? What year was that?
2015 probably.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Yeah. No, again, you were busy. No, I think you were busy with something.
I'm sure I was.
Maybe you were busy. I think we were doing Fairly Odd. I think it started around Fairly Odd time, possibly.
Might have been.
Yeah.
We started that in 2010.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
I swear to God, it was 2010.
Wow. Okay, then never mind. I'm
lying.
lying, as I tend to do.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Butch.
Okay, do you remember you were on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, but
Sometimes,
I do sometimes worry.
When can we see this on Netflix?
Again, it's one of those things where it's probably going to be in January. Do you know that they put everything into like 128 languages? Like everything has to be finished and then take 6 months to put into it, every language on Earth.
It's the same as Speech Bubble, right? We have
right.
Well, 128 languages. Yes, exactly.
This will be in like theaters in about a half an hour.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Yeah.
We've spoken like 12 in this podcast. Yeah. So that's coming out in January.
Yeah.
Malibu Rescue. We can call it that for now.
Yeah, I think for now.
Exactly.
Because I just saw that. Then we saw a thing in the paper. That's old.
Now what is
old
that?
person.
23 Skidoo.
Okay, so I've heard of paper. I've heard of video store. Both of these do not compute in my brain.
Oh gosh.
It's an ancient device that old people used to put their dogs.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. I can relate.
I have some good Eisenhower jokes. So sad. Good
Lord. Some stuff in the interweb, right?
Interweb. Anyway, in a paper-like thing that was called the web, that it was actually in a computer system.
By the Xerox machine.
Exactly. So anyway, they said that they just bought a show called Northern Rescue about some search and rescue people. So I don't know what's going to happen with the title. But anyway, it's really cute, and it stars a couple of Ricardo. Arturo.
Ricardo Arturo. That's
do you know
the
him?
Name?
He's in School of Rock.
Oh yeah,
and he's great. And,
cool. And the series
Brie
School
and
of Rock?
and they finished that, and we scooped them up. It's actually Brianna Edie, Y-D-E is her name, and she's so great, and she's been in most of our Nickelodeon live-action movies. We just love her, so she's part of the gang. She's sort of like the old Saturday Night gang.
Very nice.
I was just reading about Harold Ramis's his daughter wrote an autobiography, and it was really great how
Ramis,
how much.
the great Ghostbusters
Yeah.
actor. And,
Yeah.
I know that.
Co-writer.
Yeah,
got that.
He also directed
Ghostbusters.
Caddyshack.
Yes, he did quite, and
Yeah.
it's really neat. And she just loved him so much, but it made me cry at the end. But when you think about the gangs of people that, like, you know, it's Chevy or whatever, or, you know, Bill Murray, that they all just kind of grew up together and were really funny together. And it's sort of like when you have someone like even a little Nickelodeon cast people that have kind of gone into different movies, but they're all hanging out and they all know each other's funny parts. You know, it's really cool. It's nice to have a little group like us. You know, it's
There
nice
you
to hang
go,
out
see?
with us.
Am I
And
included in
Jace,
that?
no, Jace,
I
not
don't-
at all.
No, not at all.
But maybe at the end of
figured-
this.
I
It's
figured.
fun, and
It's my audition.
Over here, I have no idea
They
who
are
you are.
great.
They're
I know,
so
I
great
love
people.
it, but-
I know.
This
But
is
if you
actually my
find-
audition for the TV show.
You're
I
on-
look
you're
15,
in.
right?
You're
Can I
in.
be in that? Okay.
You'd be a
So
great
I
lifeguard.
can't wait. I can't wait to see. So you're shooting the 8 episodes. That's pretty much your life for now. You doing any more Nickelodeon stuff at the moment?
No, we have to. We're working with these other showrunners, and so we have to get these scripts together and stuff. So I'm really working with Scott again.
Say hi to
Mathford.
Scott for me.
I will. He's just great, and so
One of my favorite people.
yeah, we're trying to come up with some other animated stuff to have on the side and stuff like that. But this is kind of overwhelming. I didn't know it was going to be quite this big a deal. You know, it's a lot of responsibility to
Welcome to
make
Hollywood.
shows. Yeah, I know.
Welcome
I just
to
realized
Hollywood,
that,
kid. Welcome.
and I didn't lie my way into this. So
You also
I'm
real
confused.
quick. I want to say, animation-wise, you did Eek the Cat.
Yes, thank you for noticing
Eek the
that.
Cat.
Yeah.
I asked you last night. What was that cartoon you did again? Oh, Eek the Cat.
Yes,
I knew
it was
Eek
Eek.
the
You
Cat.
weren't even born. It was like a
No.
long time ago. But again, it was the Fox networks that then came up with a kids network. So I happened to be there. I had a cat named Eek, and I took him to a hotel I took him everywhere with me, and I took him to a hotel in Vancouver. I was shooting Beans
This is
Baxter.
an
up there.
actual cat.
Yeah, and he was
thought you were
really
talking about the cartoon.
he was really cute, and he was a little fat guy. And I put him on the windowsill of this hotel I was in. It was like the 18th floor,
Oh, God.
and a seagull
Oh, no.
flew by, and he's
Oh,
like,
no.
wee, and then it just looked out, and I just saw this little white thing going.
He did not.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
he
yeah.
dove out the window.
Yeah, he did, looking for a seagull that was just flying right by, and it was so, and then I'm running down the stairs 'cause the elevator's not going to be fast. And I'm like, oh, he's just a pancake, and it was like.
So you ran down 18 flights.
Oh yeah. I was like hitting the elevator, and it was not coming. And I'm like, I've got to save my cat.
I've never seen you
And-
laugh
and-
so hard in my life.
Oh, it was
It's
really
Saturn.
sad. Well, I know, because it's like a little window about this, and I couldn't get my head out. I'm like, and it really was just a little poof. And got down there, and he was
I think we should
gone.
end.
Gone.
There we go. That's it. That's it.
Anything else you want to say? Before we go?
No, that's it. That's just the clown, my cat. It just gets worse, and
so
and
sad.
those were the Camelot years.
Oh,
That's when things were going good.
And
Yeah.
Savage's mom married the clown. With that,
And that's
No.
how Savage was
My
born.
dad,
And there you go.
Porky the
well, we're
clown.
going to say goodbye. I can't thank you enough for coming in. Another round of applause. for
Oh
Savage.
wow!
There you go.
Thanks. That is a good way to end, then, huh?
Will you come back?
You said
when-
6
was
hours.
great.
Yeah, I know.
That was the most
I thought I was gonna get a
fast-paced
sandwich.
podcast we've had.
I was going to get.
What the heck? I
When
get
you-
some crappy water.
Hey, that's free water.
there
It's
you
free
go.
water. And someone else took out of that cup about an hour. So don't worry about it. Hey, but, dude, thank you. And,
Thank you, Butch.
Will you come back and promote your show when it's finally on?
Oh
Yeah.
gosh,
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I'll bring someone that's entertaining. I'll bring Scott or somebody like
Scott's
you
kind
know.
of
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
when we read in the paper that your show's on, when you come and when the paper boy comes by and we have transistor radio out. And,
I'm like, why does everybody know more than me? It's crazy. What
I
is-
read the paper every day. Oh my God.
You're killing me.
Well, guys, listen,
all right, Chase, thank you. Buddy. I just love having you, Ed McMahon, over here. This is sweet. Oh, another.
Well, guys,
I'm glad to do it. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
Guys, thanks for listening to Speech
Thank
Bubble.
you.
If anyone can make heads or tails of what we talked about, let us know.
It was so fast paced. It was great.
It was
Oh,
amazing. So,
God.
guys, thank you so much. And again, we're just going to get out of here and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Savage
I gotta get on
Steve
my
Holland.
bike after I do
Thanks,
that
buddy.
topiary.
And next week, the Drunk Clown. All right, guys, roll the theme music.
Thank you, guys.